Morning all, and so today we're starting off with a jersey video on Pittsburgh Penguins, and what I'm wearing here is a Brooks Orpik. This is a great checkerboard jersey I got through Full Moon Jerseys. I think they still have this. I don't know. They have all the black ice they have. I already have. The only black accelerator they have that I don't is the Flyers with Briere on it. That's about it. I have the black ice Flyers that I wore yesterday, so I'm on the fence about whether or not I'd want a Daniel Briere black accelerator, because with shipping to Canada it's $79, and I'm going, I don't know. That's kind of not feeling it. Now with Pittsburgh's jersey history, this is what they started out looking like. All right, so in the beginning, just word marks. Now, you can get jerseys with the word mark on them through Custom Throwback Jerseys. I know does jerseys of that style. So technically, I don't have anything Pittsburgh related historically up until we hit 77 before we get to a jersey that I have. Now, if they made these, I would be very, very happy, but I know they don't, so I don't really look for them. And that's this blue one right here. So sort of a baby blue, well, not really baby blue, sort of a sky blue color. And they did not start with the black and gold because Boston already had that. And there were rules in the NHL about no two teams wearing the same color scheme. So they wouldn't get to go to this color scheme until 1980, when things would change. But they did have a decent enough jersey before that. I really like this one. This one's, again, you've got the black and gold on the logo. This color blue is the color that the road jersey was at the time. I don't have that. All I have is this. I got this one through a seller on eBay that, last I look, I don't think they even sell jerseys anymore. It's a size large because that's the only size I could get at the time. And I was like, all right, well, I got to jump on that because who knows when they're going to produce these again. Because, again, CCM doesn't make the vintage jerseys anymore. That's through Fanatics, and they're very picky and choosy about which jerseys are re-released. So again, sharp. I do like it very much, and I know when I was a kid, Penguins, I automatically was like, oh, I like Penguins. Penguins are a fun bird, so why not like the team? I would find out later, but that's a whole other topic. Now, in the 80s, the Penguins had this really unusual position where they had three different jerseys they could wear. They could wear white, they could wear yellow, and they could wear black. Now, the white and the yellow ones were both worn at home. This one, sent to me by a subscriber, is a Mario Lemieux. And it's this one's a large as well. And the interesting thing is, I don't technically have a black jersey from this era or a white one. But there are very, very, very minor differences, if any at all, between what they wore then and what they wear now, which is why I haven't really bothered with going out to get the old-fashioned. It's the same argument as the Flyers, which is, yeah, I could get one from the 70s, but the difference between the one from the 70s and now, I used to be standing around explaining to strangers when they go, hey, is that a new Flyers jersey? Actually, this is one from the 70s. Is that a new Penguins jersey? Actually, this is the one from the 80s. And they don't care. Their eyes just glass over. So, and then you're chasing them down the hall and, all that stuff. Anyways, so, yeah, I did like their jerseys being gold. They had the gold home jerseys. LA had them. Vancouver had them. Now, of course, we have Nashville wearing gold as their dark jersey, which to me is still weird. I think gold should be your light jersey, and then you should have a different color for your dark jersey. But that's just me. The NHL doesn't seem to care one way or the other. So, yeah, they went with this logo, and it was nice, and it was sharp, and then they decided to go in a different direction. Now, in 1992, Pittsburgh did two things. They won the Stanley Cup for the second time in 2 years, and they rebranded, which I thought was weird. At the time, I remember thinking, why are you rebranding when you just won your second Stanley Cup? What are you doing? So this became their road jersey. I was never a big fan, but you know what? Looking through their history, this was kind of a throwback to what they did in the 60s with Pittsburgh across the front. But again, I thought it kind of took things out, and this is where the Robo-Penguin makes his debut. So this one I bought about 25 years ago. There isn't even anything on the size tag. The size tag's just there, blank. because it's been worn enough to make that happen. This one here I got through, this one was through Jersey Baron. I got this one from Jersey Baron almost a year ago. And again, I mean, I like it. I do. I think it's a nice Penguins logo and everything. It was just surprising to see a team rebrand, and they wouldn't get the Stanley Cup back until they were wearing their old jersey design again. That's kind of weird. And that's why the timing of a rebrand is important. Because if you time it wrong, people are going to go, that rebrand was jinxed. So we get this as a third jersey. And I like this one as a third jersey. I think it's sharp. This one I got from a subscriber, actually, because this one is tough to find. So, yeah, this one's I like it. I know some people don't like the gray on it. Some people don't like the stripes and the way that they kind of sort of meet in the back, but they kind of sort of don't. But again, I thought it was different, and eventually made this their regular jersey. But they brought in a third. And when they brought in a third, keep in mind, this is 2000. It didn't take them very long to go, we need to bring back the old logo. Now, what's weird with this is it's still got the Robo-Penguin on the shoulder. This one I got through, I want to say, Cool Hockey. When they had it. They don't have it in stock anymore. So, this is a medium, and it's, it's sharp. This is probably one of my favorites of all their designs. I thought this was really, really nice. I did prefer when they had actual gold instead of the marigold color. I did. I thought that looked nicer. I understand they've gone back to their traditional 80s style colors, but I did prefer the gold just by a little bit. Now, that one that I showed you with the become a third did become the regular jersey with the Robo-Penguin on the sleeve. But eventually Reebok takes over, and this is the least popular of all of the Pittsburgh jerseys. And I say least popular because these have been on full moon jerseys for dirt cheap for a long time. Now, this one I got I bid for it on full moon jerseys. I thought, well, I wouldn't mind having a Crosby in that design. We'll see whether or not I can get it, because this is a jersey that's very, very boring. And so if you can get one that's got the name and number on the back, you do it. Even though Pixel may not agree. Okay, just knock it off. He's fine. He's allowed to exist. Leave him alone. So, yeah, I mean, I like it, but I kind of get it at the same time. The stripes are kind of odd all the way along the side, and then there's nothing on the bottom. But again, these jerseys don't seem to really sell. So that tells me they're not a very popular design. Alright, so while Pixel is still kind of put out because now he's sleeping behind her, just lay down. You're not really getting this whole being one of the cats on the set thing some days. Some days are better than others. Alright, so they did do a throwback jersey for Winter Classic, and this is fantastic. This is my favorite Penguins jersey. Absolutely love this. I would love to see it come back as a third, because why not? It's very, very nice. I remember that outdoor game. It just looked fantastic between they and the, I believe it was, pretty sure that was the one against the Capitals, right? So, and then the other Winter Classic they did was kind of a throwback style as well. And this one I got through Full Moon Jerseys. It's a Reebok Authentic for this one. Very, very nice logo. Very, very well done. Yeah, this one's really excellent. Now, there's too many stripes, I will admit. But again, it's kind of a throwback to the designs they had before. And it shows Penguin jerseys look really nice in blue. I do. I think they look really pretty excellent in blue. I know most Penguin fans are going to say, no, black and gold are the city colors. And that's fine. But to me, I don't know. I like them in blue jerseys. So eventually they say, you know what? To hell with it. We'll just go back to our old design. And this is the Reebok. This is, of course, another Sidney Crosby. I got this one from Ben H. Sports. And here's a 2016 Stanley Cup Final patch that I got. My wife sewed it on for me just to add a little bit of punch to it. And I got the 2016 one because that was the first year that the channel started to really, really jump. So I thought, you know what, that's a good memory for me. Even though it was Pittsburgh that won the Cup, still a pretty good memory in that that's when people started watching videos and the channel started to take off. So Pittsburgh is tied to some good memories for me. So when we went over to the Adidas, the only thing that changes is the neckline. This one here, this is a Marc-Andre Fleury, which is weird because he never wore an Adidas the year they changed to Adidas. He went to Vegas, but I got this one through Full Moon Jerseys because it's a Marc-Andre Fleury Pittsburgh jersey and he'd already left. Again, you know, the difference between the Adidas and the Reeboks really is I like the logos better on the Adidas. That's about it. And in terms of the design, it is different, but the only thing that I think is really better with the Adidas is the logo. Other than that, if you're choosing between the two, if you have a chance for Reebok Authentic or an Adidas, I would take the Reebok Authentic, just me. And then this one here, this is a white Pittsburgh Penguins. I believe I got this through Sports K. And again, you know, very, very nice jersey, very sharp. Again, kind of a throwback, although the yellow stripe here, I believe, is wider than it was on their original jerseys in the 80s. And I mean original when they went to the yellow and black. And then they decided to go to a third jersey, and why not? And so they bring back the gold. Now, the triangle isn't on here, which is unusual. But when you already have a gold jersey, you don't need a gold triangle. The one from the 80s, the Lemieux one, why? You don't... It's already gold. Put a different colored triangle on there. Anyways, it's just one of those things that you see and then you go, wait, why is there... I mean, I know what the triangle's for. I get it. But why does it have to be gold on gold background? So, this is a very bright jersey. No stripes on the bottom. And then when they went to the stadium jersey, this is just design run amok. Great day for hockey. Nice quote in there. I believe that was Badger Bob. And again, this is design run amok. This and the Flyers jersey from that year, just, I don't know, it's monochromatic. Like this, right? These jerseys were telling us the future, telling us, hey, they're trying to see, will monochromatic jerseys, will single color jerseys sell? And the answer was yes. The other description I've used for these is color rush, like the NFL. And again, these jerseys were also more expensive. Specialty jerseys are always like $10 more. So this would have cost you $10 more than this. I would go with this, just personally. But again, it's got Stadium Series on the shoulder there. Giant patch on the shoulder. Huge patch on the shoulder. And yeah, so Pittsburgh. Their jersey history, pretty varied. There you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you're browsing your way through, you just happen upon this video. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I'll talk to you again soon.